Hey guys, so I'm back. I'm gonna go and talk to you guys. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit hot, like really, really hot right now. I took my dog on a walk, so I'm gonna be drinking some water here. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm having like hot flashes or something right now. Oh my goodness. But I went outside and I oh yeah, I was taking out the trash, and when I threw the trash bag in one of the trash cans, and then there was another trash can. It was like one of those big ones at an apartment. And I swear, guys, I saw two men that were in there digging in there. And I was like, huh. And they come out of it, and I was like, oh, is there some treasure in there? Like, I want some. But yeah, and then I came back in and I did some stuff. And then I went back out and to walk my dog, and um I I believe what they took out of the trash can was I think it was kind of like one of those uh like what would you call it? Like a Barbie car. It's like a Barbie car. Like I think I wasn't sure if it's motorized or not, but it kind of looked like it. But it was more like motorcycle looking, but also tractor like at the same time. I don't know what you call that, but yeah, I think that's what he was grabbing. And then I saw a tiara that he had in his hand when he was like climbing out of the trash can. So I think he was getting that for his kid, which I thought was really sweet. But yeah, it was just really surprising to see two men climbing out of the trash can, and oh my goodness, it must have been hot in there. Jeez. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys that story because I thought that was really interesting. And then so today I went and lost my sunglasses. I don't even know where they are. And oh man, it's like so hot. It's so hot out there. And I think it caused like a headache. The heat really caused a really big headache. So that's why I'm kind of like losing my train of thought because this headache is so bad. But eventually it'll go away once I cool down. What was it? So then I was thinking, like, normally when something's on, I normally don't lose things. That's just not like what I do. But I don't know if my husband moved something or somehow got knocked over from my dog, because I always leave it in one place, these sunglasses, and they're prescription sunglasses. They're like really expensive. And I looked all over, and I was for like, I think it was like 30 minutes, and my ass screw it. Like, at this point, if it's supposed to show up, it's supposed to show up. I'm not going to go and, run through the entire place looking for it, because it's just, there's no point in stressing over something that's so freaking little. Also, I think the brightness was like hurting my eyes, and so maybe that also contributed to my headache here. But yeah, I've just learned that when something like normally back then, I used to be very stressed out of my mind if something like that happened, like my sunglasses that are expensive are gone. I would go and freak out, but I've learned to just like take a deep breath and be like, whatever, like whenever it wants to show up, it'll show up, and if I'm meant to have new sunglasses, I'm meant to have new sunglasses. Or if I'm meant to, have LASIK, hopefully that's my drive to get LASIK, because I would love LASIK. Oh my gosh, like that's been my dream, is to have LASIK. So that way I don't have to wear glasses constantly, it would be really nice to not have to wear glasses around the clock and have to find them. Because I think I've worn glasses since 3rd grade. And so it's just always been part of my life. But for a long time, I used to be really scared of the idea of LASIK. But honestly, like, it would make my life so much better, I think, and easier to just be able to walk outside and then I wouldn't have to have, prescription sunglasses. I could have a variety of sunglasses, so that would be really cool. So yeah, I have this dream where, what is it called? I forgot. The Princess Diaries, where I have a similar, it's a similar closet as hers. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be so freaking cool. And then have that sunglasses drawer. I'm like, yes, that would be so amazing. But yeah, I've just learned that, guys, when you are, when you lose something or something so small happens, just remind yourself it's gonna be okay. It's gonna turn up if it's meant to be, or if it's not meant to be, you'll be okay. Just take a deep breath and just know that whatever is supposed to happen is supposed to happen. And hopefully this is the driving force of LASIK. Heading over in that direction, because that would be amazing. I was thinking like one day of having like Gucci sunglasses and be like, yeah, that would be so awesome. I don't think I've ever had Gucci sunglasses. The only sunglasses that I've had, obviously, is the prescription, and then like gas station sunglasses or stuff, which they're fine, honestly. Like sunglasses, like no matter what, like from Gucci or from like a gas station, it's all the same, but still, it's, I don't know, it just would be cool, to me. But yeah, that's always been like one of my dreams, to be like, so I was just wanting to tell you guys that when something happens that, to you is important, don't go fret about it and let it ruin the rest of your day, because there is no point in doing that, guys. Like, there's just no point in, stressing over it and, tearing up your place. Because I have met so many people where they'll lose something, like their wallet. A lot of times it's like the wallet or phone or it was a sweater. Yeah, a lot of people that I met, and I end up usually finding it for them, but they'll like stress over it and like they'll let it ruin their next several days of it. And then if they, like, let's say, usually they find it in the next few days, but after several days and they still haven't found it, then they'll usually forget about it. Say like 4 days, I think. But basically they ruined 4 days of their life because they are stressing over just that one item that they can't seem to find. And just remind yourself, you know what, if it's meant to go and turn up, then it'll turn up. And if not, then it's putting you in another direction, somewhere else that you're meant to go. Okay, so if you never find your sweater, let's say, then you're meant to have a new sweater. Think of it that way, guys. Or a wallet. And I get wear a wallet because it has very important stuff, but all of that stuff can be replaced. And just be like, okay, well, next time I'm gonna go and put, this is what I've told with people if they lose items a lot, especially like a wallet, put tile on. So tile is like a little square thing, and you can go and attach it to your wallet, and there's an app for Tile, and it will track where it is. So you can do that with wallets or with keys. My husband loses keys like all the time, so I've taught him to use Tile, to go search for, his keys, and it makes your life that much easier. So when you get close to it, it'll tell where it is exactly, and then when you get close to it, you'll hear like a sound, like a ding ding sound, and it's pretty high pitch for you to hear, and so he would find it. So I think one time he lost the keys, and it was like, I'm not even kidding, on the other side of town. Like, we had to go drive back there and then search all over the parking lot just to look for the keys. But it worked. Yeah. So guys, just remind yourself that if you lose something, or you're fretting over something that's really small, don't let it ruin for the next several days of your life. There's just no point, and just know that it's going to take you to another direction if you don't find it, and if you do find it, great, and there was nothing to worry about.